interviews. This is Lini with AY. Enjoy.
Yeah. Shut. Hey. Hey, pussy realer than the dealers. God given spice. Nice niggas kinda wanna feel a pussy blacker than the pussy shine at night, the prrr wanna slide between my thighs, give birth to masculinity, my femininity. Astrology, this is astrology, this is astronomy. It's cosmology. The rhymes are prodigal, sabbatical. The Black Vatican with fat mannequins, packing bands is cosmological. The rhymes are prodigal, it's in the melody. Massage the cavity that holds your lungs until you breathe. I will give you life like I am Buddha. Triangles, Bermuda. All these obstacles I move, I'm doomed to find a way. What can I say? This is the prophecy. What is your legacy? What is your purpose here? What is your purpose here? What have you conquered here? And if you die, what are you living here? What is your mission? It's not this here. You'll have enough to spare. Talk to a white God, talk to your ancestors. But time whispers through the cracks of a gift card from a forbidden Christmas that you called to be a big part of your crumbling scriptures. I'm the man with the picture. What to the bigger picture? The part of the killer kisser with marginal lips split up. There was never a vicar, a preacher, a God speaker, but Jesus. I was never a sinner. At the mercy of mission, a soul prisoners. I'm picking up from lost scrolls of those apostles, from a lost cause of full forces from all fortunes. Bundle up a bouquet of broke roses. I cannot believe religion is thrombosis. Hey. Oh, that's that. I'm done.
Man. Shout out to you, guys. That was Lini with AY. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to you.
Shout out.
All right. That was great, man. That was great. I can see even the people that we are with, Bushavu, Mashuri, they're agreeing with me. Guys, you were abusing the beat like it was too much. That brr.
I love that beat. That beat is dope, though.
Yeah,
that beat, can you hear that beat, though? Can you hear that beat, though?
Yeah.
Beat makers need to take a lesson.
Yeah, man. So, who produced the beat?
I got it on the internet, actually.
All right.
Okay, download it.
Okay.
So I don't really know. Yeah.
All right.
No, I just loved it.
All right.
All
right. Let's go back to the question before Instagram kick us out. One understand because it takes an hour only. One understand.
Yeah.
So when Lini, what is that one thing that you have experienced? That people never talk about in the industry. One understand. Maybe what in the field that you do of hip hop. One understand. Yeah.
In the field that I do, hip hop.
Yeah.
I can't really say my career has advanced to a point where I can complain about the industry. People do and don't do.
Yeah.
I would like to get to a point where I can experience the cracks and loopholes that are in the industry.
Yeah.
But so far, I've had nothing but good experiences. The reception that I've received has been very lovely.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I cannot complain.
Sure. Shout out to you, man. At least I'll also to grade the facing Nagara industry. One understand. So
hey, get that
So like when I feel pressure like of the industry, like as you are a female MC, one understand having like male MCs, like are you feel pressure or as a lady you need to maybe to work extra mile? One understand.
I think in terms of the industry, that's okay.
Yeah.
When you're a woman, you have to work extra hard,
Yeah.
But with this one, hey, I'm flourishing.
Yeah,
flourishing. I kill niggas.
Yeah.
I kill bitches.
Yeah.
Chill. So I don't feel any pressure.
Yeah.
I can appreciate the skills that are both niggas and bitches, but I'm Lini.
Yeah.
I don't need to sound cocky, but I'm Lini. I'm Lini. I'm happy with what I got.
Yeah.
I'm happy with the direction that my career is taking. regardless of being a female MC.
Yeah,
I'm just happy with where I am. Yeah.
Nice. So, Lini, so what do you do like beside rapping and one understand? Like, are you at varsity? Those maybe you might not know. Maybe you campus in that style. We know you. Hey, maybe I understand cards.
But there was a time I stopped doing card, but now I'm settled.
Yeah.
Now I'm a resident.
Yeah. Hey, guys.
So no, it's like I got the back door. It's like I got the back door.
So, like, you are a varsity student?
Yes, I'm a varsity student. It's on Acadia.
Nice.
So if you're looking for me, but I'm thing.
Yeah, guys. Acadia, guys, okay, so like, what are the challenges? And I feel like this question I've been asking a lot of like varsity artists. What are those challenges that you experience maybe as an artist and also being a varsity student or being a varsity artist?
Okay. In terms of being a varsity artist, and I feel like the varsities that we go to as artists could facilitate for our training, you know, because promote, but varsities really play a part in our careers as varsity students, you know. It would be nice to receive acknowledgement, you know, and an opportunity to facilitate it's from the varsity straight, you know, so that we could be a brand fully established with backing and funding serious that comes from serious places like TUT. If you're a student, you go TUT, or if you're a student, you go UP. I don't know if I'm making any sense, you know. That's what I feel like it's a challenge, you know. Because it would be easier as varsity students for us to reach a more crowds, you know, if we had backing from these institutions that we come from, that we're representing as varsity students, you know.
Yeah, because I always get surprised, like, even if they don't give support, like, but when they do events, they want like to use like artists, but when they do not want to give a full support to artists, understand. But let's just take a question from DopeKid_Shuru saying that like, how did you come up with the name Lini with a Y? Like,
that's a lovely. I love that question.
Yeah.
You know, with my first song, Mona Get Up on my thing. Okay, people call it trap. Mona Get Up on my thing. It's Savage Swag. Sit down, little bitch.
Yeah.
The one that people actually like, you know?
Yeah, I love that
one.
song.
So people love that song. No, my God. So it's Lena Rako Gohana Lena. That's the only thing.
No, man. Like, yeah.
So I got my name because my name Kilindi, you know. So when I cut it for short, Kilin. So when I was rapping, I said, call me Linny with a Y, because I just added a Y to my Lin.
Nice.
With a Y.
Nice. Lindy, because somebody, let's say the _3103 are Lindy. We're going to pay. Come on, Perina.
Linty. You can feel them in it.
Yeah, maybe let me ask, or like, what have you been keeping yourself busy with during this lockdown that maybe you can say that can contribute to your musical career? I understand, like, that one thing.
I can't say I hear you because network card.
I was saying that what is that one thing that you've been busy with during lockdown? That can say, this thing that I've been doing, it can contribute a lot to my musical career. Understand?
Unfortunately for me, 2020 has been a very busy year. Like with school and everything. School has just added to my workload. So I feel like music has been slightly taking a break. I was working on my EP last year.
Yeah.
I was supposed to release an EP. So, sorry, right now, what I can say that I'm doing is I'm writing my music.
Yeah.
What type of music specifically, and I'm giving it a chance to flourish in a way it's undisturbed. But since we're in this lockdown, I don't want a lot of influences for my music.
Yeah.
Besides bonding with the people that I love.
Yeah.
Just chilling,
Yeah.
Trying to be as pretty as possible, but chilling.
Sure.
I'm still trying to be Lenny, but chilling.
Oh, ka utlwa. Orne hai these days I was like kena ka back door. Sala ka una kanela ka.
Back door, no. Ke fana ka aksaka kota bile.
Yeah.
Aksaka kota, just kick the door down.
Yeah, man. Ufanzo uta officer rise, sit down little bitch. Sit down little bitch. Yeah, man. So, what's next for Lini, like after lockdown?
After lockdown, I'm hoping to perform, and work on my EP, the Stress EP, so that I can put out music and do something that I love, because I love performing.
Nice.
So I can get back on the stage, because I miss that energy, that vibe. I miss that yeah, that's the one.
Guys, Sure. Like, how long have you been rapping, Lynn? Because you've got some bars.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Man. I think she deserves some pop.
When did I start rapping? It was a few years back. Like 3 or 4 years back. When I was 21. That's when I started rapping. Because the song Savage Swag was actually recorded a day before my birthday party. At 21st. Nice. So I was in a rush with something by this specific date, Yeah, so I feel like that's the cool thing behind the song that a lot of people don't know, It was a challenge to me because it was the first time getting look in an element of rapping.
Yeah.
But it went well.
Hey, that song.
It did well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think in solidifying.
Yeah.
Into my music.
Let's take a question from Slani 2020. Ari, where can they get your music? Maybe the released one.
My music, you can find it on SoundCloud.
Oh, all right.
It's on SoundCloud. You just search Lini _with_A_Y. The underscore is also spelled. I didn't chin.
That's me when I'm writing.
That's the one.
Underscore Y. Man. Yeah.
I think I enjoy being complex.
Nah. Hey, you're complicated, man. Lean with Okay, I saw. Like I was doing a little research about you. I saw that you have worked with Mercedes, Mr. Mercedes, one great producer that produced for African Roots. So tell us a little bit, like, Ori, how was it working with him, and then what have you learned from him?
Mercedes, Bobby.
Yeah.
I call him Bob.
Oh, that's his name.
Mercedes. No, that's not his name. Nickname.
I sticker to Mercedes. Hey, it's a weird pal.
Yeah, but then Mercedes is fine. It's fine.
Sure.
I work with Bobby. I enjoy working with Bobby because Bobby is actually a phenomenal producer.
Yeah.
He's he's worked with Reason. He's worked with very prominent people in the industry,
Yeah.
So now when I got a chance to work with him,
Yeah.
It actually, because I remember I was watching live with my grandmother.
Yeah.
And African Roots was playing. So that's the one, Mr. Mercedes. I know that guy. Ashule, No, we hadn't worked on the song yet at the time. So after we worked on it, I was in That's the dude who produced my song. After
Oh, nice.
and she liked it actually.
Yeah.
Was skeptical. She was skeptical of my career at first.
Yeah.
And then things started happening, you know.
Yeah, man.
But I feel like in terms of all the producers that I've worked with,
yeah,
Mercedes is number one actually, because he actually knows what is.
Nice. So let's just say one thing that you have learned maybe from Mercedes that you can give to young and upcoming or those who are still trying to get into producing career. Like, what is that one thing that you have learned from Mercedes that you can pass to like about a producer like right now about Tom?
Passion.
Yeah,
it's very important.
Nice. That's great.
You need to be passionate about what you're doing, because the thing about music is it's a lot of work. You put in a lot of effort, and if you're not passionate about it, or you're gonna lose that interest. So passion is very important. It can take you far.
Yeah.
So you need to be very passionate about what you're doing, and always be ready to improve. Always strive to be better than you were before, you know.
Yeah. I think that will also lead me to the next question, or like as a female MC, what advice can you give to female MCs that are still coming, and even male MCs? I feel like we should stop just categorizing and say female MC. Like, what advice can you give to maybe like but try to sit down little bitch, like what advice can you give me?
Advice that I can give you.
Yeah.
Any beat that you've heard could have been completely different. Any beat, any song, any beat, could have been completely different. You know, somebody else could have viewed it in a different eye. So what you should do is strive to be better, improve your craft. Don't just be one-dimensional, because we're 3D beings. It's best to just, explore yourself. How far can you take this? How far can you take that? You know, be different, be unique. Really, that thing.
And I saw that you have one. Is it best female artist in Pretoria or Soshanguve?
Soshanguve.
Oh, you are the best female artist or female artist in Soshanguve.
Yes.
That's yes. Okay, guys, you are with the best female artist, Lini _ with _ Y.
They are very important.
Hey. Guys, this is her, guys. I think shout out to you, Lini with AY, and then it was great, man, having you. Even though we had some challenges, it was worth it actually.
Oh, some challenges. The challenges, I think they break my heart.
Yeah.
I think I'm a perfectionist.
No, man.
I think I'm a perfectionist. So they frustrate me. So
I think
I would like to apologize.
Yeah.
And thank you for the opportunity.
I'm apologizing with you. Let's apologize. All right. Shasha Mafetu, you were tuned to MarionTenderPablo live Instagram interviews with your host MarionTenderPablo, and I wasn't alone as always. I was with Lini _ with _ hey _ why _ shout out to you guys for tuning in. Shout out to you, Lini. Bye. Shasha Mafetu.
Bye. Thank you.
Hola, chap.